We back?
Hello.
I'll take the large hellos back. So, Dorhim, Blight, and Guard have rolled initiative, and we will be going straight to combat because they failed to talk their way out of this one. So,
Yes.
Blight, what do you want to do?
Die.
Alright,
We're proud of you. Cool. Give me a roll. How are you attacking? Because you are in giant bat form.
yeah, I guess it would be charge at them with.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Give me an attack roll. You'll be using your strength, not your dexterity, because you're attacking with claws. Which means your generic attack button isn't going to be great. Ooh, 9. Not even close, baby. So yeah, you charge the guard. Like, he's nervous, but he's kind of ready, so he like swings out the way, and you're kind of there. Dorhim.
Is there any kind of special roles if we want to say silence the guard, like try and knock him down, or like make it so he couldn't like
scream for help?
Yes, basically.
Right. First of all, you probably won't be able to do anything this turn because there's 2 people, remember. One of them's not in combat, but the guy that you pulled into the thing was there as a witness. So you wouldn't be able to do it to both of them for sure, but it would be grapple, because you'd be like trying to grab him and like shush him.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to go for a... Which one did Chris attack? Light attack?
Hard.
In which case, I'm going to go for a slice on the other one in the hopes that the guard will turn and hopefully try and defend him.
Okay. Attack the innocent.
Yes, obviously. Always.
Cool. Give me an attack roll.
I'm just looking for it. There we go. That would be a crit. For 8 damage.
Explain to me how you brutally murder this guy.
Well, obviously, we picked somebody who was weak and who was helpless. So we picked somebody who was easy to kill. So I would probably just go straight up to him and probably... I was going to say I'd go for the head, but I'd be too low down. I'd probably just go for a slice across the chest and get lodged in well.
Okay, so you just like gut him, like literally slice his belly open, his like guts spill out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Like he doesn't have time to scream. Like it's just pain and terror. He's like, ah! Like flops down.
And then afterwards, if possible, I'd like to then just kind of turn and face the guard.
Oh yeah, that's a free movement.
With the blood
like,
dripping off the sword.
Insane gnome mode. Yeah, the guard is like, but you just murdered someone in front of him. There's no way he's backing down. Like, nervous guard time. He is gonna swing his sword at probably the monster, actually. Like, he has a choice of the psychopath gnome or the giant bat monster. Actually, it's kind of a difficult choice. Cool. So
he's going to regret hitting the monster instead of the real monster.
Which is, to be fair, this is team kill the child. I'm just trying to find my stats for him. Cool. Yeah. It's... Okay. So Chris, what's your AC?
My AC, sweet.
Well, it's got it on your roll 20 sheet next to armor class.
Yeah, but I'm thinking because I gained 2 dexterity.
Yeah, he does gain stats for being in bat mode.
That would give you 1 extra dex, so 1 extra AC.
Okay.
And I gain +1 to natural armor as well.
Yeah, that's not a hit then. Yeah, he like flails at you with a sword, but you can tell he's not particularly well trained in it. Like he's
probably freaked.
But he's new to the job. Like he's freaked the shit out for sure. Like there's a monster and a psychopath next to him. Okay, Light, you're up again.
I think this time I'll shoot him with the bow.
Right, if you're going to shoot with the bow, you'll take negatives because of the range you're at. You tried to get into melee damage, which means you're very close to him.
Does he have the bow while he's a bat?
He can use the bow while he's a bat. He's a werebat.
That sounds crazy. I want to see that.
I'm pretty sure you can still use your weapons the same way, right?
Yeah.
We talked about this when we were creating the character.
Can you?
Yeah. We're back. Yeah, if you want to do that, you're going to have to take a step back, but you'll get an attack of opportunity because you're trying to leave combat. So if you want to use your bow most efficiently, you're going to have to take steps back. What do you want to do?
I will take the steps back. I'll risk it for a
Okay.
couple of episodes.
So I get another /RD20. So that's 4. Like this time, like, you know, maybe like he doesn't really know where the way to hit a werebat, you know? Like he connects with the blunt of his blade, but like, you know, it doesn't hurt at all. Like it's like it bounces off your thick ass werebat skin. Okay. You can get back, you can take a few like steps back and then take a shot. So give me an attack roll. What was that? You don't hit. Like maybe like, you know, you were distracted by the fact that he got that blow on you. Like, you know, you were quick drawing an arrow and firing. Like, you know, you just kind of clumsily fired it off. Okay, Dorhim, you're up.
Well, I'm just gonna. It went so well the first time. I'm just gonna swing my sword again. Just try and kill him. Just Here it goes.
Give me a shot.
And it hit for 4 damage.
You piece.
I assume it hit anyway.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
I'll be right back.
He is reasonably well armored, so you know, he does have a decent AC, but that definitely hits. Just give me a second. I'm trying to find my wounds.
See, I said he should be afraid of the gnome rather than the bat.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone underestimates the short guy.
I cannot find it. There's his HP. So he's down to that. Cool. Right. Do you want to do anything as a free action, or do you...
if possible, I'd like to kind of move around him to block the the way out the alley.
Oh yeah.
So assuming the bat's on one side, I would want to be on the opposite side from the bat.
So given the situation, you're gonna have to kind of barge past him. Which I might mean, like, I'd say he might get an attack of opportunity on you, but he's gonna take a negative because of like stuff. Like, I'm gonna give an attack of opportunity at -2. So it'll be D20 plus 2. Just because, you know, you're going to have to move through him to get to the other side.
That's fine.
20 plus 2. No, he doesn't hit. But you like he tries to like get a grip on you and you flail past. But right. It is actually now the guard's turn, and he is still like, now the bat's out of the way, and you've actually like kind of cut him. He's gonna go for you. Sorry.
Okay.
From /RD20 plus 4. Come on, guard guy. Can you find... Guard guy connects. Great. So what's your base wounds, out of curiosity? Just
what, my HP? 13.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just finding the weapon damage. Yeah, okay.
If he does 13 damage, if I survive, I want to try and get his weapon. Yeah.
3 damage.
Oh, okay. So, all right.
Yeah. He's got like...
Is that the first damage the party's taken the
yes.
whole time?
Congratulations. You are the first player to get hurt. Okay. Yeah. So he like takes his blade and he's kind of like, shing, like gets a nice cut on your face, like little cut there. Okay. Blight, we're back up to the top of the combat.
Where's firing another arrow off?
Yeah, sure. Aren't there firing into combat rules?
Well, I would be at the other side of the guard from Blight.
Yeah, you've got a better shot now, for sure. You will take -2 to the shot because you're firing into combat. Just double checking things. Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
attack,
-2. Yep. They'll say anything lower than a 5 rolled is a hit on Dorhim. Yeah, no, the arrow like pings off of a bit of armor. Like, this guy is actually well kitted out. The guards, they don't take guards lightly in this town. Dorhim.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm at the
welcome
other
back
side
to the
of them.
war of attrition.
I'm at the other side of them. He's hit me, and I'm pretty mad, so I'm just gonna go for a slice at his legs. See if I hit him.
Go for it.
Nope.
Right. So yeah, he has called for help, but like he is like going, he's not being quiet about this fight. He's like guards. He's like fighting you, but nothing is coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
guys are getting quite lucky on that. I've done some GM rolls. Yeah, he's still fighting back. AC is 17.
My AC is 20.
Fuck you. Yeah. Okay. Does not connect again. Yeah. I'm gonna have him like. So yeah, he was realizing that he's not doing very well here, right? He's outnumbered. He's obviously outmatched by you guys. He's going to try to get past you. So can I say, well, I find his strength. Because he's going to try like actually shoulder barge through as a run. Right. What's your strength?
8.
Give me a strength check, buddy.
Okay. Come on, 20. That's not as bad as it could have been.
Not as bad as it could have been. Yeah,
It was good.
Like he like you properly grapple his like legs. He's like no, and he gets pushed back into the alleyway. He's like really kind of flailing for it now.
All right.
We're on Blight again, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are on the greatest war of attrition you've ever seen.
How close
Go
is
for
he
it.
to me now? That he come back in.
He didn't make any distance. He was trying to run away from you, and he just got pushed back to the same point.
Guess we'll just throw another arrow at him.
Throw, or we not gonna use the bow?
Okay, we will. So conventional.
Just like, this is why you're missing. Just like tiny javelins. Let me attack. Nope. If you could roll higher than 11, you'll be doing grand. But yeah, no, it's kind of like you're hitting him. It's just pinging off. It's just pinging off armor left and right. Back to Dorhim then.
Right. Well, I guess I'll go for another sword swing at him and see if I can hit.
I dreamed a dream that someone would do damage in this party. Aren't you like +5, +3? Okay.
Yeah. Just not
Right.
happening.
He's going to try just to barge past again. Like
strength check again.
Yeah, strength check again.
Oh dear.
S20/R D20 +2. There's always still a chance. No. Okay.
No.
He is fucking like kind of like just barges past, and he is off. Like
But again,
he starts to like.
Or...
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity. For sure. You're gonna have to make it a good one.
Like a crit.
Like a crit. Okay. Holy crap. 5 damage?
It would be 6 damage if you're adding the crit to the damage.
No, because you didn't get the confirm hit.
Okay, so 1 damage.
Yeah, 1 damage. But like, I'll give you a choice here. Actually, you have a choice. I can say that you either do that 1 damage as a crit, which obviously isn't an enticing offer, or I will let you get a shot on his tendon, so that he's not going to be able to run away very quickly. Like, it's not going to hurt as much if he just stays and fights you, but he's not going to be able to sprint away.
Go for that to try and stop him from being able to run.
Yeah, just make it so that crit isn't nothing, you know? Okay, so yeah, you like...
Imagine as he barged past, I would aim, like, go the sword, just kind of swing the sword wildly, and would get a lucky hit in.
Oh, yeah.
At the back of his legs, just...
Yeah. Okay, so the fight has moved out into the main body of the street now, which means that there's going to be more chance that like a random passerby might see you and run for help. You were kind of shielded by the alleyway before, but now there's much more risk of that. But it is Chris's turn. He's still in line of sight. What do you say, Chris?
How far away is he?
Like, just maybe. He's not too far. Like, you're an alley length away.
Could I fly and pick him up?
I'll go for it. I do like a good bit of things like that. So yeah, sure. It'll be a strength check to pick him up.
Kindness.
Um,
I put 11 into.
It's like you kind of like take off like and like grab him by the things and try to like lift, and you like the metal armor he's wearing and stuff. Not that makes it too difficult to like really get traction.
I'm
yeah.
slowing them down, I assume it's.
Pardon?
I would assume that I've got like not able to.
Yeah. Okay, Dorhim.
Just want to ask. I would assume that Blight would have at some point revealed to us before that he was able to fly, and I'd know that he would be able. Okay. No. Okay.
No one in the party.
Well, I'm going to assume that he's able to fly because he is flying.
He is flying right now. Yes.
If you hadn't coined on by this point, I'd be worried.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot till if he's running, it's time to leave, and then just move back into the alleyway and maybe try and disappear. It seems like the fight is going to escalate a little bit too much. We don't have much luck hitting him.
You want to run?
Anyone who's actually trained would have a problem. So yeah, I want to shout like, leave him, and then we'll run.
Sure. Okay.
Hopefully.
I don't think you need to do a test to run away, do you?
Well, I don't know. I don't run as quickly as humans. Maybe I do.
Well, you run
It's up
faster
to
than
you.
this human. This guy's got a major hole in the back of his leg.
I guess the main question would be: do we know where to run to?
Well, it would be a choice. You know,
Mhm.
you're in a city. Where like you're in a city, it wouldn't be too hard to get away, like to hide. But it's where you want to hide. You guys can get away with get away from this guy for sure. You, as a group, you probably agreed because you split the party to meet back up at the Lion's Leg Inn, the place where you all stayed the night.
Okay.
It makes sense anyway.
Yeah, I guess we would try and make our way back there because that'd probably be where we came from, and neither of us know the area. So
okay, you two get
but
away.
we'd probably try and do it without leaving a trail that we're just walking straight to the inn.
Yeah. So you're gonna get yourselves a little lost first, and then make your way back to the Lion's Leg Inn.
Make it look like
Cool.
we're going somewhere else, and then double back.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Cool. You guys run the opposite direction, then you can do that for sure. Both of you just give me a general D20 check. This is just to make sure that if you get something bad, you might accidentally drop a footprint or something.
Okay.
What is with
Like
our
that, for
rolls
example.
today?
Oh
You
dear.
suck. Yeah.
My feet aren't feet.
They're
Yeah.
not.
How stealthy is
dude,
that?
Yeah. Do you have anything to really conceal the batness of you right now?
I could just not be a bat.
Can you just turn at will?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're not a bat. Cool. So yeah, you're not a bat, but you make your way back to the inn. You get as lost as you know how to do it. You don't know you're in city. Maybe you accidentally took a couple of shortcuts. So while you were trying to double back, so you made it look more like you're going where you were going. But eventually you make it back to the inn. At which point, you get to sit there for a good 10, 15 minutes or whatever, and then you are rejoined by Junior and Jacques.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm assuming Chris still isn't a giant bat.
He's not a bat anymore.
So, how did your things go?
It went pretty well.
Yeah.
You managed to find out anything useful?
We found out that they use plenty of weapons and that they like to guard this place.
That kind of goes without saying. We could figure that out just by nothing else at all.
Oh, you want us to find out more?
Is that blood I see on your shirt?
That's a good question. You
Deception.
did got no, did you make a deal to clean yourself up first? You had
I never
10,
said
15
that.
before these guys appeared.
I don't think I would have thought of it.
And I never had any blood.
Yeah, great. Yeah, you have this like kind of just like mist across your shirt.
What happened to you guys?
Did you kill another kid?
No.
He was
We had a disagreement with one of my contacts, and we settled it.
A disagreement? You sure we can trust them?
I don't think they're going to be saying anything.
I mean, the blood, kind of.
So you definitely took care of it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to come back and cause us problems.
You don't think?
You don't think or you don't know.
Blight, are you just sitting here idly? You okay with this?
I'm like,
Pretty much the same thing.
I'm just sitting there like, what's going on?
Yes, definitely.
I'll hold you to that. Well, fine. We managed to find out a few things ourselves. Well, so far we know 2 of the guards by their faces at least, and there's going to be at least 10 to 15 of them in the house tonight. We know that Mr. Black is relatively reclusive, hasn't really met with the help himself too often, and that a lot of the guys are feeling a little bit shifty about the job itself.
We also know that, well, at least I think the only entrance we had spotted was the front gate.
So if we're getting it,
which was guarded by 2 guards at the time.
like Luke, just because we were there, I assume we will have seen how high the wall was.
Yeah. You make an approximate. It's like I don't know an exact height in my head.
Yeah,
But it's pretty
10
high.
feet high.
Maybe like 8, 9.
8, 9 what?
Feet.
Okay.
Like certainly scalable, but you might need a little help to get over.
And probably not like stealthily climbable.
It depends.
Depends on what you did.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
So that's what we found out.
Yeah, sure. So I guess only thing left to do is decide what exactly we're going to do when we get there and prepare for it.
You have forgotten something.
What did we forget?
You need invites to get in.
Yeah, we need invites to get in.
Well, we're supposed to have invites to get in.
If you wanted to go through the gate, you'd have to have invites.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people hired tonight, so you know that the place is going to be
Heavily guarded. But yeah, we need to find a way of getting invited in.
Yeah.
So how are we going to do that? That's the difficult part now.
Okay.
So there's no way of us finding a guest list, is there?
The only way you're going to get any sort of guest list is by like word of mouth. You're going to need to if you ask people around town, you might be able to find someone who knows someone who's going.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'll be working on then for now.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
Any equipment I'm going to get, I've already got, so.
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Could I use Are there any guards in the inn we're in? Like, is it frequented by guards at all?
No.
Or by a mercenary group? No.
You wouldn't be able to recognize someone as
No.
from a mercenary group just like that.
There'd be no
you might see a couple of
there'd be no chance of...
adventuring types
Okay.
who could very well be part of mercenary groups, but
There'd be
it's
no
very much-
chance of overhearing anything then.
oh, there's always a chance of overhearing something in an inn,
Yeah.
dude. But
That's literally why they're here in this game.
there are definitely no guards.
Could I say about maybe overhearing something relevant, I guess, from one of these adventuring parties? See
Yeah,
what
go
they're talking about.
give me a stealth check. I guess probably the best for that. Like to make sure you're eavesdropping on someone.
I don't have stealth.
Well, you can still roll it.
You can still roll it.
Okay.
Whoop. 9. Nope, that's not the right thing. Still 9. No. Nah, it's a bustling inn. You kind of wander, trying to listen into multiple conversations, but you cannot given the noise and the amount of groups there are, you can't decipher the right thing from where it's coming from, kind of thing. maybe like at one point you hear the word party and you're like, ooh, and then it's like, yeah, my party of friends and I fought a big beastie, and like they're all like, oh, okay, and like
Like, damn it, I don't care about your exciting adventures.
yeah, you're not gonna be able to just eavesdrop anything out of this lot. What about Blight and Dorhim?
There are a few tables around us.
It's an inn. It's a busy inn in the middle of the day. There's plenty of people around.
I'll try and listen around us.
Okay. Give me the same check. They'll check to make sure you're not like you're picking up things. 26. Someone at a table, like 2 tables over, is like, yeah. So Mr. Black, his big shindig. My brother got invited. Yeah.
I'll lean over to on the table. Guys, table over there. Brother got invited.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Who's it? Who like Junior is off. Like he's wandering the room trying to hear things. So he's not at the table. Jacques, are you still at the table, or is it just
I'll be hanging out for a minute before I start looking for people. Yeah.
Thank God, because otherwise it was just going to be Blight and Dorhim at the table.
Well, I would think that I would be looking to see if the inn maybe had a small medical kit somewhere, or I assume they would have people running in. It seems a bit shady. They might have a back room, perhaps.
Yeah. So remember that the inn, like you dealt with the people who worked in this inn last session.
Mm-hmm.
So you can you can go up and talk to them if you wanted to, and like you can certainly ask if they've got something like that.
Okay, so I'd just like to kind of attempt to more casually go up to the innkeeper, because I'm sated for bloodlust today.
I didn't think you were going to murder me.
We all know that's a lie.
Yes, and then I would just say, so I ran into I had an accident while walking down some stairs. You wouldn't happen to have any medical stuff here?
Yeah, it's like stairs. Yeah, stairs. He kind of like eyes you up for a second. And he's like, "Yeah, there's medical supplies. Like, I can get." Like, he just kind of nods to a door.
Okay, I thank him and go and have
As
a look.
you walk away, it's like, and he like kind of places his hand out.
Okay, I'll give him. I'll be generous. I'll give him a gold. I'm not really that bothered about the money.
It's like he nods and he pings it up and like kind of catches it and he puts it in his pocket. He's like, "Yours, mate." And then he points to a different door. He's like, "You want to go through that one?"
Okay, so I'll go through there.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's a good thing you gave him that gold piece then.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, like as you walk through the door, like there's like there's a an elven guy kind of like the elven guy with the missing finger that you met last week.
Mm-hmm.
He's here.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, did the innkeep send you through?
Yeah, he said you had some medical stuff back here.
Yeah. What exactly is it? Just the cut in your face that you dealt with?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. He says just like he kind of dashes backwards. He like pulls out something. He's like, here. It's like he gives you like a tube of like some sort of paste kind of thing, like a little vial of paste. Pretty much. Yeah, he's like it will stop the wound from getting infected. It will will vanish in like an hour.
Okay. I thank him and then I make my way out with the fee.
Yeah. Just it was either that or you just would have been like left in the room with a kind of rusty med kit.
Yes. Okay. So out of like this, what does that do mechanically for health, or does it just clear up the scar?
It will take away the damning evidence that you were in a fight.
Okay, so it's a cosmetic kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to know whether I got any HP.
Nah,
okay.
like
cool.
Okay, so are you going to rejoin the group?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just go back to the table.
For convenience's sake, we'll say that the 4 people are back at the table when Blight reveals that he overheard that the guy's brother is going to this party, so that the entire party is informed. You now have a lead on an invitation. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess we're going to try and get in on that then. So we know it's this guy's brother, but apart from that, I guess. All right. So I don't know if well, obviously, but we need to get to him first. So we need to know. So basically, we know this guy's brother is going to the party. We need to know either if we should just be stealthy and follow this guy home, or if we're gonna trick him into introducing us.
That's what I was thinking.
I've got more charisma than stealth.
Maybe just go with charisma then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Craig,
So,
you can
Jacques-
stand behind me with your guns as usual.
Sure.
Just
That's our team attack. You just stand behind me.
You do all the smooth talk here. I kind of just like hold a pistol.
Yeah. We can always send Dorhim and Blight off on a stealth adventure. They're very good at those sort of things.
They're not very good at anything yet.
Hey,
No,
no,
sure.
that's stealth check,
I
man.
jest.
They're good at killing.
You're good at being a bat.
Jason!
New game,
I'm sorry,
stealth.
that's meta. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go over there and the table they're sat at. What is it like? Like, is it a full table? Is it how many people are sat there?
Okay, the table is the man, like middle-aged man who was the guy who said my brother is going to this party. Like a woman.
Yep.
Like a human woman who's sitting beside him, and a kid. You can probably make an assumption that they're a family of sorts.
Speciality.
And then there is a rather attractive, well-dressed elven woman on the other side of the table.
All right, cool.
She looks quite wealthy.
Yeah. Well, what's the how full is the table? Are there empty seats?
So there are empty seats nearby. Yeah, sure. It's like they've got like one of the few just small circular tables. Most of the tables in this inn will be large communal benches where people will just group around.
Okay,
but there's a
cool.
few
So-
tables which are more private and individual, and they're at one of those.
Yeah, sure thing. So, you know the guys that were playing cards earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cards they were using, are they owned by the bar or by the people that are playing? 'Cause if it's just a deck of cards, I'm wondering if it was just in the bar for patrons.
There
or
would
if
be a
they were-
deck. Yeah, regardless of whether or not like those cards were on, it will be a deck at the bar.
All right,
A
cool.
deck or
Just
set,
just checking. Right. So we've got an elf and
Very
Okay.
pretty elf
yeah.
and human family.
Cool. I'm gonna use my prestidigitation to make my ears look pointy
Yeah, sure.
and mask my
Um,
eyes as well.
Give me a
One thing.
disguise check.
Disguise check.
Yeah.
Is it disguise or I guess it would be.
It'll give me a disguise check at +2, so 7.
Oh.
That is a critical fail. Right. So your ears,
Wait,
like you make
That's,
them.
is that, oh yeah, it's right.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's a
Yeah.
crit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
your ears, like
Yeah.
while they are pointed, like they
Yeah.
are pointed, like they are huge, sticking out through the things. But you
Can you
aren't aware of that,
mime it?
obviously.
Can you mime it with your hands, please?
It looks like you've got like fucking fins sticking out the side of your head. They're fucking huge.
I
So,
can work with this.
Yeah. But yeah, they are hideous things. Like, and you don't have you don't have a mirror. Like, you can't just like pull out your phone and go like, yeah, that's good.
I've got
so-
spatial awareness at least. I know that's happened, right?
No.
If I've got huge ass ears.
Yeah, sure. You probably. no, you
Well, I was
probably-
going to say, can I just point him on the shoulder and be like, was it meant to be like that?
And besides, like if I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna try and change my appearance, I'm gonna check in something, even if it's just a reflection in a glass or something.
But to be fair, you probably don't need to know that, like, do something like that to know something's gone wrong. Because a lot of people probably just be like, "What the fuck just happened there?"
Oh,
Like,
were they paying that much attention?
They weren't paying that much attention, but then there's a guy who looks like they've got ears the size of their fucking hands sticking out their heads at perpendicular angles.
All right,
It's a bit of a scene,
I'm just gonna like get my acting on. I'm gonna just look kind of sheepish and embarrassed by it.
Go.
Like this is my disability. I've had it since birth. I understand how it makes people see me, but
I get it. Okay, so
I have
are
to
you
live
going
with
to
every day.
Are you going to go over to the table?
Don't like people pointing it out. Yeah, okay.
Pointing it out.
Fucking good job. Fucking good job, Greg. I'm gonna make sure I've got a full drink, and I'm going to. How many other elves are there in the area?
Like a lot of these towns
Yeah.
are very much like most of the cities are very interspecies. So there's a lot of multiple species going around. For sure, like there are some elves around here, but like Woodhurst is a majoritively a human populated city.
Right.
So
Cool.
there's like a very disproportionate number of humans to elves to dwarves. But
Yeah.
there are certainly a number of elves around the inn, but they are they're normally grouped together, like small groups of elven friends.
Excellent. I'm gonna mosey up to the table and ask if I might sit with them for the evening.
Like they kind of look at you. They're like, I mean, there's plenty of other seats, sir. Why, like, could you not?
I'm going to. I'm just basically want to be like. I take like a look around the inn and look a little bit like sort of sheepish almost, and say like, and just be like, well, you guys just seemed a little more friendly, if that's all right.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a diplomacy.
Is it diplomacy or bluff?
Oh yeah. Which one would you rather?
Or bluff because I get even more bonuses to it. I get +1.
Yep. Give me the bluff then.
So I get +1 on this dice roll. It's a ability thing. I'm not doing great today on these rolls.
13 is not too bad. Like
it's 14 because my thing. Jason's back.
Yeah. Fuck off. Okay. So, like, so the guy, the guy who the guy you're talking to, the guy whose brother it is.
Yeah.
He's kind of like, fuck off, mate. But the elf lady is like, yes, of course, and like pulls out a stool next to her.
I give like a sheepish smile and sit down like happily and say, "Let me get you guys. Would you let me get you guys some drinks as a thank you?"
The wife says like, no, thank you. She doesn't have anything in front of her. She's there because her husband's there.
Aye.
The elf nods, and the guy kind of grumbles and shakes head like, yeah, sure, I guess.
Okay. I like try to raise a hand for one of the
bar wench.
Yeah, fine bar wenches to.
Yep. Yeah, she takes the orders and she.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna like cut them out. Oh, I'm sorry about my friend. He's a little bit like insecure.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Well, he's like he's my guard.
Yeah.
This is backup. Yeah.
He's like, sure. He's like, yeah, I can see that. So what is it that you two do?
What do we do? Oh well, so I basically want to be like, I don't really do so much. I inherited a decent amount of money from my father's family, but basically just saying that like my dad owns a plot of land far from the city, and I'm out traveling basically, and it's been a while since I managed to find anybody that looked sort of safe to hang around with. There's a lot of disreputable types in the area. Like I heard, like even some of the city guards were attacked earlier this evening.
You haven't heard that yet, probably.
Oh, is that not? I mean, if it, you said it spilled out into the street, so I assumed that people might have like
Seen it.
gossip.
Well, remember that street was empty. Otherwise, Dorhim and Blight would be in a lot more trouble.
Okay.
But for sure, that's probably going to come back and bite them in the ass. But it hasn't yet.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. The like so like and yes, I understand. Like she kind of nods. The elf is especially listening to you guys.
Yeah.
Which like. Give me a sense motive check, just.
Yeah, sure.
A pair of you.
Okay. I'm just sketching it out.
For sure.
You do suck at this.
I'm not doing great on rolls today. No.
Okay. Like she, like the as previously mentioned, like the guy doesn't seem to be as happy with your presence as she is. She
Yeah.
is perfectly happy with you, and you maybe think that the two are correlated.
Okay.
Like, it's the fact that she's being warm to you that's pissing him off.
Ah.
Okay. So, she kind of like extends a hand to you, and she's like, my name's Kim. Like, who do I have the pleasure?"
I very shakily shake a hand. My name's Ivran.
Okay. Just like she's like, well, it's a pleasure to meet another elf, like another elf of the same stature. If you get my meaning.
Yes. It's been quite a long time, and I like motioned to the man and who I assumed is his wife, just like, and thank you to both of you as well for allowing me to join you this evening. Please do excuse my friend here. The rest of the family demands that he basically keep me protected, I suppose.
Indeed.
But he's perfectly harmless, I assure you.
Yeah, it's like they're kind of like
My meaningful contribution.
okay, they don't give a shit for sure. They're like
but they used to hide people, but I feel like I have to justify his presence to them.
Okay. So, at this point, like, so she Kiam, it kind of looks at you, Efran, and it's like, so what are you doing here in Woodhurst this fine day?
Well, like I say, we've just been sent to travel around. Like, I'd been quite ill of late, cooped up in the house for so long, and my mother thought it would be a good idea for me to get some air and travel a little, build myself up somewhat.
I hear an ice cream van.
Me too. I want ice cream.
So do I.
Oh, my bad.
You hear an ice cream van?
Yeah,
Roll perception.
for
to
ice
see the-
roll for ice cream. Fuck, I want ice cream now. Right, so yeah,
Let's take a break.
Kiam kind of nods and is like, yeah, I understand. But yeah, she starts to explain that she's in town. She lives here.
Yeah,
she's got a fair bit of wealth behind her name, and she's a socialite.
right. Okay.
She's like, so you're obviously from quite a high society. Are you going to Mr. Black's party tonight?
Oh, I mean, I'd heard of it, but unfortunately, because I've only been passing through, I hadn't been able to get in myself.
That's such a shame. Mr. Black didn't invite me personally. That's why I'm talking to these lovely gentlemen. This lovely gentleman and his wife. They know of a nice young man who's managed to get himself an invitation, and I'm hoping to be invited as his +1.
Oh, that's quite something. You guys must have really done well for yourself.
Not us, no. The wife's the one talking, not the guy who's just
Can
kind of
I
like,
roll a perception on something quickly?
what do you want us to look for?
I want to see if I recognize like his tailoring or something like along those lines.
Yeah, go
like,
for it.
20 altogether.
Yeah. So what is it you're looking for exactly?
Basically, if I recognize that his clothes are well made and like or of any particular label, I guess.
No, they're not.
They're not well made.
No, they're not.
Damn, that's not useful.
It's peasant clothing.
Sorry.
It's peasant clothing.
Peasant clothing. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
Damn it, I wish I'd known that
these
first.
two are just normal Joes.
All right.
At this point, the wife kind of looks and is like, "Oh, we don't do too well for ourselves. No, we run a grocer's down the street. You know.
Oh, so you run your own business though?
Yes. We get by. You know, busy. You know, there's plenty of customers around here, but
That's excellent.
you know, it's but random name generator. Oh my god, those are not names. Let's let's go with Akel. Akel. This is the quality names I'm getting from that generator.
Fell over and twisted my ankle.
Yeah. Akel, he did very well. You know, he owns a mine to the east and gets plenty of money from that.
Oh
He
wow!
was invited, yeah.
What kind of mine?
We're grocers. We don't know all that.
Okay, I understand. Fair enough. So you say your brother's been invited then?
Yeah, he's been to a number of Mr. Black shindigs.
Oh wow! He must have heard. It must have like. He seems like quite an interesting fellow and must have all kinds of stories.
He does, yes. And then she just like her face just drops and she's like,
Wait,
not
what?
really her place. She just says,
Oh.
He does, yes.
Oh right, that's okay. Fair enough then.
Like, he does, but I've not heard them.
Yeah. So I mean, wow! It'd be certainly. I'd love to be able to meet your brother. Is he visiting you here?
Not visiting us, no, but he is in town.
Oh.
He's,
So
sorry, go.
So basically, like they're pretty aware of the fact that I'm quite interested in being at this party. That's like,
Yep.
I assume, yeah. It's like, well, do you think perhaps you'd be able to introduce us?
She just kind of like and says, "I'm not sure. It's been a while since we've really spoken to Akel. You know,
Like, I'll be like trying to include the husband in this as well. What's his reaction at the moment if it's his brother? You know.
He's kind of like he's completely tuned you out. He's talking to the kid. He's like playing with the kid, like, you know, pointing things out.
Okay.
And, like,
that's fine then. Okay, so
points an ugly person, convinces the child to laugh at them. It's a bit of a dick.
Why haven't you spoken?
Oh, you know, we're common folk, and he's got all the money in the world.
That's such a shame.
Yeah, I mean, it is a shame. We used to be quite close.
Used to be.
Yeah, you know, she just kind of shrugs.
Okay. I'm trying to think of any. Damn it, this is all on me right now.
I mean, if anyone else wants to chime in, they are welcome to. But currently, all on you, buddy.
Yep. It's like, well, I think perhaps, you know, if you'd like, so basically, do they know where he is, or did they say they've not met him at all? Yeah, they do know where he's staying.
Well, you can ask. You'd have to ask.
Yeah. So, do you know where he's staying at all?
Yeah. He's at an inn on the northern side of town, close to where the estate is. It's called the Lucky Rapier.
Oh well, that's excellent. Is I like, can I just do a quick local knowledge roll so I know I'm not bluffing or anything?
You
Just see if
Can
I know
that
the
as
area.
well? So I'm hearing about
Yeah.
it.
Like, anyone who cares can. Yeah. That's a 9.
Yeah, not great.
I love knowledge local.
I just want to know if it's like a decent place. I can assume it is, but I just didn't want to bluff it.
Ooh, I know
It's-
the Lucky Rapier, I said. If we're all like
Yeah,
that.
the Lucky Rapier. Lucky Rapier it's an inn. It's a very reputable one. Not the sort that the gangs used to deal with. It's old running establishment, and you know, it's the sort of pub that people who go to it are there to talk to rich other gentlemen, and if like a pleb walks in, they will laugh them out.
Laugh them out.
It's very inclusive.
Ah, yeah.
It's more like a country club than an inn.
More like a.
Country club than an inn.
Okay.
That wouldn't be so bad for you and I, Tom, because I think we're both from. At least we got the guys at the Steam then.
We can pretend, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretending right now and it's working, so. But yeah, so basically, I'll say, well, perhaps I'll, I don't know. So, well, I know it's certainly
Perhaps I'll get my
very
men
well.
to kill him. Get some taste.
No. No, yeah, it's certainly a very well-to-do place. Your brother must certainly be quite of quite an esteemed position.
Oh, you've been around well enough. You've been around long enough to know of the Lucky Rapier.
I mean, I don't know. You didn't tell me how well my how good my role was.
You don't. You know it's a pub. You know it's in town,
Alright.
but you don't know the well-to-do-ness of it.
Okay, right. Sorry.
Can I just say, like, oh yes, Lucky Rapier, it's a very well-established place. Your brother must do well for himself.
Yeah, he does. Yes, he stays there all the time.
All the time. So he's local to the. He's not local to the area then. He just pops in. Does he do business in the town?
Yeah, he does business in the town. He moves around a lot. He supervises the mine that he runs, which means he spends a lot of time in Penzance. That's the town furthest to the east on the map.
Okay.
Yeah, and he spends a lot of time all over the place. He moves a lot, but whenever he's in town, he stays at the Lucky Rapier.
Do you
cool.
see him at all then?
No.
How do you know he stays often?
He keeps in touch occasionally. We get letters, but he doesn't. He doesn't really have the time to speak to us.
That's such a shame. Family should stay close.
Yeah. Okay. So there's nothing more really you're going to be able to get out of it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I didn't want to just like abruptly leave
Yeah.
it because it's so too obvious, but like just keep conversing for another half hour or so before just winding down and saying I should be on my way.
Yeah, sure, that works for me. So Dorhim and Blight. There you go. What are we up to during this? Like, the party have got off to their talky thing. What are you guys doing?
We could go out and look for some more information.
Oh God!
Oh no!
I mean, it's perfectly doable.
I think that I would personally be looking into see if there were any disguises available from like either the innkeeper had any more any information about maybe a way to hide who you are, or maybe a way to maybe quietly bribe the guards if there is a way to do that. Just get rid of some of the heat that may or may not be on us.
Yeah, like the second you're kind of like up and like you're like leaning on the end, like he's like, "Yo, is there any way to like disappear for a while?" He's like, "I thought it was you." Like, word's getting out. We got our informants, but you might want to not be here. They know of a gnome and apparently a giant bat monster. That's the rumor.
Oh,
at least.
boy.
I guess the second part isn't true. He laughs. He's like,
yes,
but,
of course.
we don't see all that many gnomes in these parts. And one like you strolling into town and attacking a guard. Like you might be in trouble if you.
Do you know anyone who sells wigs, perhaps?
So you can just. He looks and goes like, "Yeah, we know people who sell wigs, but you might need something a little bit more substantial."
Stilts.
You have any ideas?
He kind of he looks and goes like, "Yeah, I've got an idea.
Duffel
Leave
coats.
town."
That's not going to happen.
Like, okay then. Like, how much is the information worth?
I already gave you a gold. I'm very generous.
Yes, that's true. And okay, give me a diplomacy check.
Oh dear, I don't think I'm very good at this.
Give me a plus. I'll give you a +3 because you gave him that gold piece, and he's like, he likes you. He finds you charming.
That'd be 17 then.
He's kind of like, yeah, I guess I've had less generous patrons, and we're on the same team here. He kind of like thinks for a bit. He's like, okay, so we've got informants in the guard. it's a new kid apparently who it's a new kid who's spreading the news.
Would there be a way to make him disappear?
He's like, yeah, of course there is. I might we'll need a little bit more money to oil these cogs and get them into play.
Do you have a suggested donation?
10 gold should be enough.
Okay. I'm going to give him the 10 gold, and I'm going to give him another one and say that's a tip for you.
He's like, I think we're going to be friends, you and I. And
I hope so.
He pockets it and says drop by tomorrow morning, later tonight, and I'll tell you if we've got things going. Otherwise, full refund, mate.
Okay.
You also better hope this whole treasure thing goes somewhere else. You might be coming up a bit short.
Yeah. But it's still as I said, it is still you don't have to pay until the 1st of next month. It's only the 4th of April. So
if that's the weakest guard they have, then I think there's good reason to want them off your trail.
It's not so much the weakest guard as he's a young newbie.
Yeah, I'm saying if they have an experienced guy, he might actually be able to hit me.
Okay. So right. So you got a lead on this invitation. You've got a lead on how to clear your clear your tracks a little. That's probably you're probably going to spend a little bit of time dealing with that stuff, trying to keep out earshot and stuff. Are you going to let Blight know what you've been doing?
I mean, I wouldn't have hid that I went up, but unless he asks, I'm not going to say anything. It's not like anyone's going to track Blight down for this because
He was a giant bat
I mean,
monster.
it's the huge bat monster. I mean, people would probably hunt him down if they knew he was a huge bat monster, whether he'd killed somebody or not.
Okay, so
Although I would like to maybe talk to him about this and say,
do you want to go have the bat monster chat?
Yeah.
That monster intervention.
Okay, so you guys can roleplay that out if you want to have that.
So I noticed that you have giant bat wings, and that you're a giant bat.
I don't know what you're on about.
There's something to that?
I don't know what you're on about.
No.
I was hiding behind that barrel the entire time.
Blight,
That's stupid. You're stupid.
Chris, you here, buddy?
Is the stream being down?
No?
I don't think so. We haven't had.
Seconds, guys. I think this can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Sorry about this, guys.
Yeah, so is there anything going on with your, bat monster thing? Is that something we should be worried about?
I don't know what you're on about.
Okay, then.
What
I'll
bad
leave it
monster
at that.
thing? I was behind that barrel the entire time. All I saw was you running away.
Okay. Yeah. We'll go with that.
The truth, though.
So
Yes,
Are you
yes,
just gonna-
of course it's the truth.
okay, you guys have your very, very, very crap bat conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, shall we?
I like how the chat has realised that I'm carrying.
Yeah. So you two are
You're the charisma character.
Yeah.
I think out of all of us.
So, you guys gotta get on with the invitation hunt. So
Yeah.
we'll skip back to the point where you guys can what's the word I'm looking for? Really, you guys get out your conversation naturally.
Yeah.
You find, you finish a round, maybe get another one and finish that as well, and then you're like, it's a reasonable time to lull the conversation kind of thing. You figure out the reason why the lady's there. So, Kim is there because she's a friend. She's a frequent shopper at the couple's shop, and
Aye.
they're trying to marry her into the family so that they
girl.
can. So they can get her an invitation in from the brother,
Yeah.
and they can bring back their brother, their family member, by having a friend in the family.
Well, I think it's a perfect idea. Perfect for us to fuck up. So, we've already killed a child. Let's ruin another family.
They have a child.
Oh, good. Let's make him
Let's kill the
estrange.
child and ruin their marriage.
Let's estrange him from his uncle even more.
I was tempted to have them not have a child and have the woman being grieving, but
Oh.
I decided not to. Yeah. So let's the competition comes to lull, and you guys can probably meet back up as a group. What do you want to?
Cool. So we know that somebody with an invitation is in a country club / bar called the Lucky Rapier. I think that since that's our only lead right now, I think what we have to do is go in there and acquire the invitation
Take his
somehow.
invitation.
Yeah.
I'll use number 5 from his head.
Are you on number 5?
Yeah. I
I thought-
used 6.
Wait,
So it's number
Craig,
5.
don't do that. That's
I
terrible.
know, I might need it more.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll
Yeah.
figure something
I
out.
hear number
Okay,
5's a
so
really
weapon.
good one.
I'm just checking my spell list. I'll have something. Okay, so yeah, we need to get a hold of this guy.
Yeah. So you guys
So,
want to go over?
by the
to
way, the bar we've just been drinking, is that the same one we're staying at?
the one you're at now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Right,
Lion's
okay.
Leg. It's certainly one of the most popular inns, probably because the guard don't like it as well. Like,
Okay, cool.
no one likes to really socialize around police, kind of thing. And
No, of course not. Of course not.
these guys pay a fair amount to get the
Yeah.
gang that you guys know operates out of it probably pay a fair amount to keep them out.
Okay, so how are the rest of the party looking?
Your
I'm
friends.
looking rather fetching.
Yes.
That's up to you
Not
guys. Like,
injured at all.
yeah, his scar disappeared. Like
Mhm.
the cut on his face is just gone suspiciously.
All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna use just put myself back to normal. Like I assume I don't have to roll to turn my prestidigitation off.
Yeah.
That's like after leaving the bar as well, incidentally. So I've left, put myself back to normal, and
Sure.
yep, I'll just use it again just to like make us all look a bit more like just like sharpen up our outfits a little bit. Make sure there's no patches or foul smells or stains or anything.
Yeah.
Especially on-
You're
especially on
like
Craig.
being the mother. You're like
Yeah, and the sewers
getting a
earlier.
handkerchief.
Yeah.
You're getting like a handkerchief out and licking it and like dabbing off Dorhim's bloodstains.
Yeah. I'm dressing us all up nicely and giving them like a quick show of how to walk and mannerisms and things like that.
You're doing the scenes from My Fair Lady.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Would you say I've already got a little bit of that as well?
Yeah.
So,
Basically, just making it
But-
look like we're not common thugs.
yeah.
Dorhim, you're a common thug.
Yeah.
How well do you know like society stuff? Like
Decorum.
I would say not very well.
okay,
Maybe not at all.
Blight, you definitely don't know shit about this stuff. So you two give me I don't know what role that would be on. There's no like high society skill in this game, is there?
Nah. I would say if anything, it would be maybe. Oh no, I'm thinking of different
Maybe
systems.
Disguise or bluff would probably make sense.
Bluff would I'd
Yeah.
say because you're not like changing your physical appearance. It's more about how you're carrying and presenting
Yeah.
yourself.
Because it's not so much that we are like esteemed, more that we were or we know how to look.
Okay, so
Do us to roll those?
yeah, Dorhim and Blight, give me a bluff check.
I know why Luke's laughing.
Yeah.
Have we
Okay,
lost
go.
Chris again?
No, we've not.
Blight!
I had
Bluff
to- it's okay,
check!
Luke. I had to bring my character sheet back up.
Okay.
All I heard was cat there.
That was character sheet.
Oh, so I didn't even hear it right.
Oh my god. Right. So as you are training these guys, like, you're like, this is how you do it. They are totally fucking up everything. Like you're like, hold yourselves up high, don't slouch, and they're like going
What do you mean, hold yourselves up high?
Yeah.
You said
Like, you tap your-
natural. That's
Always hold your hand out in front of you like this, like.
Body confidence.
Yeah, no, they're not getting it.
Right.
Like,
God damn it.
In which case, you're all just going to have to be like my hired bodyguards for the evening.
Our hired bodyguards.
Greg can probably pass for sure.
All right.
You're not
Yeah.
carrying me this time.
Good boy.
So
Kind
I
of.
guess we'll travel over to the Lucky Rapier and
Yeah.
we'll take a quick break.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
Catch you in a minute or two.
All right. See you in a bit, guys. We're gonna make a cup of tea.